Oh man, seriously, I need a break from this beat. The last 4+ videos has been this beat. This thing will be fixed. We're gonna be fixing it. Nothing's changed. We're waiting on a very important, oh hello spider. We're waiting for a very important part that we cannot put in right now. So come with me on an everyday life journey of what it's like to go and get some oil. We have a 10% coupon at Autobox. We're gonna go get some oil because we have to do an oil on the Serena. I don't think we'll show you the oil change. We already have a great tutorial on it, but it is a 0W20 with an N. You'll see. I'm gonna buy it today. I frequently get asked by people here and people in Canada what the biggest difference in driving is, aside from the glaring difference of driving on the other side of the car and the other side of the road, because we are right-hand drive, left-hand road. The biggest driving is not so much the lanes. As you can see, this gigantic truck has room in his lane. There is ample room. But what I have found to be true is not just the lane width, which is pretty identical, it's the threshold between the lane and the side, because there's not really much sidewalk. There is sidewalk right there, but in Canada, if you've noticed, there would be a boulevard of grass that is about maybe 6 feet between the road and the property line of the next dude. But in Japan, at least Honshu, the main island, it's a little bit different up north in Hokkaido, but the main island, you are inches away from some guy swinging his arms on his morning walk. There is a stereotype that there's no side street parking in Japan. That's not true at all. There's side street parking in every single prefecture, but it's not on every single road, but it exists. Parallel parking is a thing here, and it very much exists. In fact, if you've ever seen our coverage when we go to Tokyo, cars are lined up on the side streets with meters, some with no meters, etc. Around here, this is an agricultural industrial district that is surrounded by Mount Fuji and a bunch of lakes. So there's not really a whole lot of a metropolitan core here. There's a metropolitan core downtown, but that's 8 to 10 minutes away, that away. Around here, it's really just you drive to where you need to go. Now, there is something that is a little sneaky. What people do is there's a lot of space around here compared to places like Tokyo. So what that means is there's a lot of people that park their cars at a supermarket or a hardware store, which we'll show you when we get to the place in a little bit, and they just leave their car there because there's a lot of space and no one really cares. Whoa, that guy's wearing a cloak. Cool. That was like some wizard's cloak, man. Might just be for the sun, although it's black. Kind of counterproductive. Keeps the sun off, absorbs all the heat. At a red light, curbside, you're not allowed to turn. Anyways, enough yammering on. We are at a auto shop. This would be the same as Les Schwab in the States, or I guess Canadian Tire. It's called Autobox. Can never remember what the BACS stands for. It's like Battery Audio Car Style, something like that. I can't quite remember. Shut off procedure for the cappuccino is turn it off because no one steals cars around here and no one cares. So I'll just leave it in, I'll put it in reverse and leave the windows down because who gives a flying popsicle? No, I don't leave my keys in the car. Settle down, everybody. All right. Also, when you get out of a cappuccino, a lot of the time the seatbelt whips around and ends up here. I've been pretty lucky except for a couple little nicks, but chuck it in if you can. This is what I'm talking about at the parking lot. There's ample space for about 550 cars, maybe more. And people just leave their car here and do alternative things. So I got 10% off at this place. Let's hit it. And actually, if I'm lucky, I might get a free gift. I need zero crap. I can't remember. 030? 020. Took a picture. 020 N76. N27. Alright, well, 50 bucks for 4 liters of oil and an oil filter. And yeah, it's a Shell City carbon neutral, made from natural gas oil. I don't know. We don't know where it really comes from. But that's what it says it is. No, this is the free gift I got. This is an ass cushion. Cool. It's for like when you go to soccer games or whatever and you're sitting in the bleachers, you'd carry that in your bag, whip it open, your ass feels great. Or I guess the seat ends up feeling great, and by extension your ass. We gotta go get some money. Some money. So the best way to get money in Japan, and this is an insider tip that's not so insider, 7-Eleven. And I don't just mean any kombini, 7-Eleven, Family Mart, Lawson. Lawson has a limit for international people who have international bank accounts through, just say, Chase Bank, Wells Fargo, RBC, TD Bank. If you go to Lawson, you can only take out 50,000 yen, 500 bucks, just call it. If you go to Family Mart, you can take out 1,000 per transaction, but they charge you $6. 7-Eleven charges you $2. Wires can be very expensive. For example, if you go through XE, which is a very large company, they will charge you $25 to $45 on their side, and then your banking here in Japan will charge you another 15-20 bucks. So you could be charged up to $70 to send as much as 3,000 bucks. But if you go to a 7-Eleven ATM, you're only charged $6 each time. So that same 3,000, 6, 12, 18, plus another 15 bucks in fees, you're just over $30 for $3,000, which is half the transfer fees of the wire. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, look, a Lapon and a Move or a Mira. Can't tell. So we have a red light. Him and myself, we want to turn curbside. Can't turn. Even if he wanted to, and it's clear, and it's 2 a.m., he can't turn. So I like it and I don't like it. I gotta wait here for anywhere between 20 seconds to a minute and 50 for that light to turn. So my commute's getting hammered if I have a lot of lefts through my day. But again, I will never hit that black crown. I will never be in the same space as that EK space right there, that red one, Mitsubishi, because there's just no conflict. So it is nice in its own way. Okay, relax. This isn't a flex. It's only $1,000, seriously. But if you did want to get money, 7-Eleven honestly is the best. It's only $2.20. And you know what? I'll show you the other side of the receipt so you don't see my balance of how many thousands of maybe dollars I have, but you'll see that they only charge a 4% conversion rate. So 1 CAD equals 98.5671, which according to XE today is 98. So XE has accounted for kind of how many points any financial institution's gonna skim off the top, and everyone needs to make their money. That's basically it. All the day's chores are done. I work upstairs in the office there, so I work from home. But yeah, you guys are going to be seeing a lot changing very soon. This spring, this is going out, that's going out, Cappuccino's going out, Wagonr's coming in, something else is coming in. Should be on the channel by now. Lots of stuff going on. This lot's going to ever change. Oh yeah, and take you around back just one sec to show you our low K sandbar. So that's it. That's the whole kit and caboodle. Thanks for coming along, showing you how to get that money, literally, if you have it in your North American side. And if you have a bank card in Japan, forget the wires.